So with the GoGrow 360 platform, you've seen that we can do so much with it, and we really have touched the tip of the iceberg when it comes to functionality and the features around it. One thing that you can do is business continuity and to prevent loss of calls to your business, and that's using automations and using the SMS marketing platform we've got in the background. I'm going to show you this to you as well. So if you look here, we've created this website. It's called CallCatchers. You can go to callcatchers.co.uk, and it's called the Missed Call Text Back System. Now, this website, you will have a look at it. You can go for it. Is actually developed on the GoGrow 360 platform. It's one of the sites it's hosted. It's not a WordPress site. It's one of our sites. And what this allows you to do is if someone calls your business, be it on a landline or on a mobile phone, and you don't answer that call, potentially you've lost business. And I give an example of this to a lot of people when they ask me about this. A few years ago, I'd done my back in. I was in a lot of pain. I needed to see someone quite urgently to sort it out. So I looked for a chiropractor or an osteopath online. They could look at it very, very quickly. Search through, I've done a search on Google, found a couple straight away at the top. And the first four people I phoned up never answered their phone calls. So their calls either disconnected or went to voicemail or went wherever. And I left messages, but I never got responses back from them. But the fifth one answered his phone call and he said, "Oh, hi, how can I help?" And I told him what's going on. He got me in that afternoon. He sorted my back out and he ended up getting more business from me because I had to have continual assessment and work done with him as well. So he ended up getting about £500 out of me for all the work over a period of about 6 months because he answered the phone. So the other four people didn't answer the phone. So you can imagine how much that would mean to your business, if you don't answer the phone or you miss a call. So what happens here is that if someone calls you, the automation system and the SMS marketing system in GoGrow 360 will pick up that call was missed or not answered or went to voicemail, and a text message is automatically then sent to that person saying, "Hi, sorry, I'm really busy at the moment, but I'll call you back in," or whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter what you want to say. I'll call you back in. Let me know how we can help you. You can even send them to a booking page, whatever you want to do. Their SMS message, and the SMS message will also send out a secondary one if you want to, just to follow up very quickly. You can also have it so that the system will ring you when you're free, so you can then take the call and then call the person back. There's so much you can do. So what you can do is you can come on to callcatchers.co.uk and you can try it out. You can actually click on the get started. You can test it and see what actually comes up on your mobile phone. Just put your mobile phone in. The great thing is when you do this as well, any information that the person will put in when they're doing a review, when they call you, that information is then stored into your conversations and as a new contact. So you're actually creating new people to actually talk to and new marketing. But if I go down here, and I just want to show you this bit here, we put this return on investment calculator just so people can kind of see how this works. So if we just say that the average client value for, let's just say for you is £500, because I used the 500 from earlier on. Let's just say that that's what your average client is worth to you. And let's just say in a typical month, you might lose, I don't know, 10, maybe 15 calls a month because you haven't answered, because you've been busy. And I would say probably is higher than that. So I'm going to go with 25, just because you will miss calls, and you miss calls on a daily basis. If you miss one call a day, you're looking at 20, 30 calls a month. So I'm going to go with 25 as possibly a good average here. And your average close rate. So let's say that we're all good salespeople. You must be if you're in business. So let's just say that your average close rate is 80%. So that means 80% of the calls that you get will turn into customers. So that's your average call rate. Now, it's probably a little bit higher than that because when somebody calls you, they're looking to buy from you. It's a really hot lead. And now look at this. I'm just going to do a calculate return on investment on here. And this is what you are losing out on. If you used to follow these stats, if you have a current value of 500, missed calls 25, average close rate, I put 79 there, so it's even slightly less than 80. Look at this. The amount of money that you're missing out on is nearly 10 grand a month. If your average client value is worth £500. Look at that return on investment as well. I'm not even going through that. But that just kind of shows you what you could be losing out. And just having the simple feature built in. And it's available on all our packages, from the seeding package, which is £35 a month, upwards. It's available on all those packages. And when you sign up with us, we'll actually set the system up for you from day one. Now, what I will say is you will need to have one of our mobile numbers. You will need to have one of our landlines. They're about 80p a month, so it's not expensive. Just to be aware of that. That's the only thing you need to be considering. The cost of the SMS as well, it's very low. It's about like 1 cent or something along those lines. It's very, very cheap as well. So it's not expensive. I mean, on average, with my calls, I do about 25 missed calls per month, and I'm spending around about £5 to £7 a month just on the SMSs. So it's not inexpensive when you look at the potential money that you could be losing. So I just want to kind of show you this. That's what we've got on Go Grow 360 and how it can benefit your business. And I invite you now, just go over to callcatchers.co.uk, try it out, have a look at it, and then give us a call back or just message me and I'll be happy to set you up. If you want to do a demo, I'm happy to set you up on a demo as well.